hell is it? It's Morbin time.
Oh, it's just a little fucking meme that somebody came up, that, you know, the internet collectively came up with, you know, because of Morbius and shit.
Oh
Because
yeah.
apparently Morbius is now a meme and whatnot.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah.
I can't, like, I honestly cannot believe that they could have fucked up Morbius.
A smashing blast from the past.
Ain't he like a very important sort of Marvel character? Like, let's be real here. I don't know how well like Marvel could have done to like, I don't know, I guess alleviate it.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
I don't know.
Look, it's a whole freaking thing. But yeah, so how are you doing, Zig?
I'm doing alright, to be quite honest with you.
How was your day? Because once again, I kind of had a meh day where I got nothing done at all.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, because I was like running around, like I said, with a chicken with my head cut off. Nothing really interesting happened. Like I said, I guess the highlight of my week, well, the highlight of my day is the stream. It's Morbin time.
Yeah.
This is the greatest and saddest thing I've ever seen. What is this? Let's see, and how you doing, Monument? It's Morbin time. Let's see what we got here before I do anything else, because I'm gonna fight Engine again. I've been liking all the bosses posting far, far away teaser trailer. Was like,
I want to tell you about a place I went. Far, far away.
is this an actual game? Oh my god. Michael Rosen? And the Chuckle Bro. This is a while old. I love Morbius because it brings you and I and you together. It was going to be. Oh, it got canceled? Oh, no. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
That's some fun. Oh, man. That's why it's the greatest and saddest thing. Yeah, a lot of YouTube poop, like, meme games, like, never end up getting, like, finished, I feel.
Yeah. Also, does this look like to me, it looks like it was made in, like, RPG Maker and shit.
I think it was made in RPG. Well, a lot of them are made.
Yeah, true.
No, like, honestly, like, the greatest RPG Maker game ever has to be, like, Space Funeral.
What's Space Funeral?
Oh my god, you don't know about Space Funeral?
No, I don't.
It's actually one of the songs, I think, in my, one of the songs that I play.
Wait, yeah, wait, is it the one that goes dun 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 dun?
Yeah.
It was part of a BBC, show before it was used for a game and whatnot, right?
Yeah, the guy who made Space Funeral actually took that from like, used that from the public access BBC Sound Archive.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, like, Space Funeral is a game. Nope, there's a good RPG. No. Now there's a good RPG game. Yeah. Basically, you want to know what the game's all about, right?
What?
You play as this, like, sad, crying boy named Philip, right? And Philip is like... Philip is the reluctant hero, and he teams up with a horse that's made of, like, bloody legs, named Leg Horse, right? Franken is a really good RPG game. BBC Color Record 2. Philip is a grown man, yeah. He still lives with his parents, though. you read about it in like the descriptions of the people in his house and everything, right? So Philip is a good boy, and you have to play as him, and you have to like go around through the lands, and you have to find out why everything looks so weird, right?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful game with how ugly it is, you know what I mean? So everything, like, all right. So it's so hard to explain because it's like, the best way I could do it, it's like, imagine something as like an abstract look to it. Like, it looks exactly like what it's meant to be. Like, oh, it's a person. That's basically it, right? Like, no strings attached on that one.
Yeah.
And like, there's wizard stuff. Like, it's a legitimate, like, interesting land you go around, right? You can even find Dracula in like a mansion somewhere. And it has a cool encounter. But yeah, basically you find out that you have to travel to the City of Forms, right? Where a mad artist god kind of like took up residence and is fucking up everything, right?
Uh-huh.
And once you beat the game, what happens is all of the sound effect, like all of like the art and stuff like that, turns into regular like RPG Maker. Oh yeah, right. I forgot Moon's a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tend to use he a lot for everything that I don't remember the name of.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so you fight Moon, and then you beat Moon, and then everything turns back into like RPG Maker graphics. And then it plays like another song from like the BBC like sound archive. It's called Spanish Stroll, and it's actually pretty fucking slick. I listen to that shit on my walk sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, it's so short. It's so short, but it's so freaking good. Like, it's one of those games that has no right in being as good as it is, but it just is. It's kind of like Mega Man Sprite Game in a weird way. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah.
I know that was based off of like freaking years of whatchamacallit. That was based on like years worth of like webcomics and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But you know, like there's a lot of really good RPG Maker games. Like
Alright.
Ebe I know is like one of them. It's okay, but it's like weird. You know what I mean? Because once again, it's got like this one not so great trope of like certain things aren't answered, and it's trying to meant to be like mysterious, but it's like it's just confusing. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, I don't know. Like this is what I mean, because like RPG Maker games and all this other stuff, right? Those were from like a lot of this stuff was from an era where a lot of like these horror games were like, oh, how do we completely like, oh, destroy people's like interpretation or like presentation. It's like we'll have it be set in the person's mind or something, or it's like the Aowoni, and it's just like, what does everything mean? I don't fucking know. Like, the game has like 20 different endings and none of them answer anything.
Yeah.
It's just a cursed house on a cursed hill or whatever. And sometimes the Aowoni eats a person, then other times, no, it is a person that gets infected by the Aowoni virus, and you know what I mean? It's weird. Not helped by the fact that there's like apparently mangas and a movie, which don't answer any questions neither.
And this is about Aowoni, right?
Just RPG Maker horror in general. And RPG Maker games. Because apparently, like, there's other RPG Maker stuff sold on Steam. Like, I got like this one game, like Legends of Arafel or something like that, right? That
sounds familiar.
That's apparently made in like RPG Maker, from what, if the frickin' description of, you know, if like the, you know, the descriptions on Steam aren't like lying to you, you know what I mean? The little, codex things.
Yeah, well, I can usually tell whether or not like a game is like made an RPG Maker and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look it up on
It's
Steam.
just like, yeah.
Look it up on Steam and you'll see if it is. I know my own foray into RPG Maker was I bought RPG Maker for the 3DS thinking, oh shit, this will actually be pretty cool. And
oh no, I had VX Ace for a while and shit, but nothing ever came out of that because I had no idea, like, you know, how that shit worked. I still have it, I think I still have it on my Steam library and whatnot. So maybe one of these days, if I ever like
you'd think it'd be easy to use, but it's not. Like,
I mean, I bet you there are tutorials around on YouTube and shit. So you know.
You know what the funniest part was? I bought RPG Maker for the 3DS, like I said, right? And I played it. Well, I played it like once before I brought it back because I was thinking like, oh, this is gonna be so cool because like. It was a little bit meticulous, and the worst part about it was you have to like frickin' whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have to buy like texture packs and stuff, right? It's like, oh, you needed like tiles, and nobody made anything for the 3DS. Like there's like three or so games. And most of them sucked.
Yeah.
Like there was a competently made survival horror, but it sucked because it's like, oh, it's one of those games where you have to like just run away for the most part. And like you get a gun, but like the gun really was just like shitty. And as soon as I got the gun, I'm like, oh cool, this is actually gonna be interesting to try. Morbius Prime, leader of the auto. God damn it. Nobody's gonna leave Morbius alone.
Yep.
I thought we learned our like bad comic book movie lessons from the 90s.
Nah. If that were the case, then you know.
We wouldn't have Eternals.
I guess. I was also thinking like, the first Suicide Squad movie and shit.
Honestly,
but I don't know.
Honestly, I'm kind of sick of movies as products now.
I mean, that's what a movie.
The DC movies. Suzuki.
I mean, movies. You know, they are a product, but you know what's really stopping a product from being an art form and everything like that? You know what I mean?
Mostly like the studios and the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
It's not the writer and the director. It's like, alright, you know what? Alright, you know two problems I have with the film industry, at least in the US, right? For some odd reason, everybody in the US like has this weird point of view where, oh, a director makes one bad film, they can't make any, like, oh, they have to stop directing immediately, or else, you know what I mean? It's like, like, are you sure about that? You know what I mean? Like, that sounds a little ridiculous. Like, this is the mentality, like, I took a film class in high school, and this is the mentality I had to deal with when I talked about stuff. And honestly, my teacher was like, oh, you gotta walk away, like, you gotta walk away not having fun with a movie. And my teacher was a good teacher, but honestly, I never stopped like leaving with that mentality half the time.
I don't know, like, I think it really does depend on like who you have as like a teacher in the class and shit like that.
There's also the opposite. We have one good movie, and they keep getting movies and making shit. And
Yeah.
They keep getting movies and making shit movies. It's like half the time it's like a studio mandate. Like there's a channel on YouTube called like Good Bad Flicks. I used to watch them like all the time, like way back when. And honestly, I think it's where I got my taste in like a lot of like creature feature movies came from. Because like I said, I love a good monster film. That's the type of horror. That's the type of horror that grips me. You give me a good creature, boom, you got me hooked. But like, even he makes note of like, there's a ton of movies that people say are bad, that like were fucked over by the studio, and they really tried to like mandate. You know, they really tried to save these films in any way they could. Like, you know, keep the try to sort of keep the. Oh God, I don't want to talk about Red Letter Media. They're the frickin'.
Go on.
They're like, oh God. They're one of the reasons why I always say like don't you know, think for yourself. Don't make a Oh right, I got the fruit bazooka. Spider-Man 3 was an instance since he was forced to put in Venom and he didn't want to. And then he tried to make the Venom stuff like cool and interesting, but that got like fucked up too.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know what he did with Venom, right? Like the original
What did he do
idea
with Venom?
was that like it was eating and like that version of Venom was like consuming both Spider-Man and Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
And what happened was like the real like, oh, it's like there's a realization that like that thing was killing Peter. Like once he like supposed to remove the helmet and everything.
Or you mean the symbiote shit,
Yeah.
right?
Cause like you know the scene where like I think Venom gets affected by like the sound waves, and like it pulls back off of like Eddie's scalp. You're supposed to see like he was supposed to be like disintegrated to bones.
Huh.
And that was like that's like a perfect thing for like a Raimi film.
Yeah.
It's like totally Raimi. But yeah, like most of the time it's always like, no, like Red Letter Media is like the reason why like I tend to be like, so think for yourself, don't follow what like people say. Because like Red Letter Media is one of those channels that a lot of people just champion the ideas of, and that's kind of it, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily like the be-all end-all type of thing, but it's kind of like Cinema Sins in that regard too. Because there's a lot of people who like take like Cinema Sins as legit criticism. And it's kind of weak. I walked into that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad when you think about everything all put together. But yeah, like otherwise, it's like I said, I'm just kind of sick of like films as a product in general, because like not only does it just make like shit boring. I got deflated. It's like it's what fucking like made me tired of like the fact that we have like 40,000 Marvel movies. Rather than say like maybe one every like 5 or so years, you know what I mean? it's honestly like it's honestly the same sort of like feeling because it's like oh we're like the comedy of like people nowadays. It's like oh we're having like our own cinematic universe. It's like
I don't believe that shit for a second. Like, not everything has to have, like, some sort of, like, cinematic universe and everything like that, you know what I'm saying?
it doesn't have to. No, but it's like for a while it was like, oh, it's cool that this thing is able to do that, you know what I mean? Like it's cool to have like a cinematic universe. But now it's like Alien was one of the first, Jurassic Park, freaking what's the name of that? Jurassic Park, Alien, Star Wars, those were some of the first, you know what I mean? I guess Back to the Future?
I wouldn't really call Back to the Future a cinematic universe, to be quite honest with you, you know what I'm saying?
Considering we know, like, everything about Hill Valley's history from, like, the, 1700s to, like, from the, like, 1800s to the frickin', whatchamacallit, like, 2014 or 2015 or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that, like, Back to the Future kind of has, like, that somewhat, cinematic universe status. It's not like...
I don't know,
It's not like it's not.
But the thing is like it was, like to be quite honest with you, it wasn't really like all that contained into like one fucking like you know piece of media and shit. Like we had other like fucking Back to the Future stuff, you know, going on and whatnot. Like you had the, like you know you had like the fucking TV show and shit like that. You know the cartoon and whatnot. You
There
know
was a
what I'm saying?
cartoon?
You didn't know about the Back to the Future cartoon?
No, I didn't. That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never.
It
It
actually had a lot to do with fucking Doc Brown's kids and everything like that. You know, Jules and Vern.
Of all of the people
And,
who've
you
ever
know.
talked about Back to the Future, I've never heard any of them speak of the cartoon.
Really?
Yeah. Like you would think like the AVGN or somebody, you know what I mean? But no, they never did.
Well, then again, it came out like I guess around the same time, like you know when James was in high school and all that shit. So you know, you know, for most they were already like you know, oh I ain't watching Saturday morning cartoons and everything like that. That's kiddie shit and whatnot.
Dare
you know what I'm
dare I
saying?
speak his name too? Doug Walker. You would think he would have covered that too by now as well.
Yeah. Again, for most, I guess it's like an afterthought and shit, because, you know.
It just kind of happened and then... honestly, it's just like a little... Well, like, cinematic universes can have, like, all sorts of stuff involved with it. Like, I guess Marvel has its TV shows, but I don't know how those connect too well with, the movies. Honestly, look, I haven't been keeping up with, like, the Marvel cartoons. So I know that a lot of those are, like, separate entities. But they kind of, like, ruined, like, oh god, they kind of, like, did away with a lot of, like, the cool stuff from that.
Very cool stuff.
Alright, so, you know how everybody was, like, freaking out about how there's no, like, serious action cartoons on TV anymore? So, alright, you want to know the only, like, superhero cartoon where I'm just like, you know, I honestly kind of missed it because, like, I don't think it actually had, like, a legitimate bad episode in it.
What?
Have you ever heard of, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Yes, I have.
Like, that's honestly...
I didn't watch it.
It's honestly one of the best, Marvel cartoons. Cause because it doesn't have like the tongue-in-cheek haha haha, how does that work? You know what I mean? Sort of stuff. It doesn't have like the tongue-in-cheek like comedy in it. It's comedy. It's comedy is character related. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's a serious show. It's like the closest thing I could say the closest thing I could say it relates to would be like oh god, the Batman, or like Static Shock, where it knows when to have fun and it knows when to be serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's like the important part about it. Like, that's honestly, like I said, what I think makes it like so good. Wow, when I was not even paying attention, and I almost made it to the end at first. Cool. But yeah, like it just knew when to be serious and a new one to be like fun. There was an episode where like what the fuck was it? The Gamma. There was like the Gamma Dome or whatever. It goes into detail about all of the stuff, like, oh, the Gamma mutants, all this other type of shit, going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually pretty damn solid. You know?
Yeah.
Once again, kind of hard to explain, 'cause I haven't seen it in a while, because it got canceled for like. It got canceled for, like, at the time, the most recent Marvel show was, what the hell was the name of that?
Was it the Marvel superhero show?
No, Superhero Squad is pretty good in its own right. I'm not gonna lie. It's, oh god. Like, alright. Ramos made a meme about it a while ago with, the recent frickin', that, what was the name of that? Marvel Ultimate Alliance, right? The recent one that came out that was like a long while ago. It's speaking its first words. When the band gets around, all you have to do is shout out who's got a hero. It's just what it is, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, if you were expecting like something deeper out of it, nah. You get like MODOK marrying Miss Marvel. Or like frickin', you know.
Huh. Cause I remember there was like that MODOK show and whatnot, but that like got canceled like after what, 1 season and shit?
And I actually liked that show.
Yeah.
Like I said, no, this is the average Marvel fan. Oh, we can't have it needs to be serious. Oh, it's just, it doesn't have enough of like the tongue-in-cheek comedy. Oh, like, oh, this is too comedic. It's not even supposed to be canon. It's too comedic. Like, look, when I saw MODOK get stabbed by a turkey,
Yeah.
I was just like, you got me hooked on this. You got me hooked. I don't know what the frick. Oh man, the Toilet Death series goes on and on. Dude, they got like Patton Oswalt to voice him, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like it works for like a comedic take on whatchamacallit. It's kind of like, all right. They're like, as I've seen from like last like December, sort of onwards, because apparently like the only company that makes like stop motion TV shows and shows in general is like frickin' the people who make Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. It's like, alright. Like, there was, like, this pushback against, like, the stop-motion TV shows because, like, Santa Inc. sucked. It's, like, it kind of goes back to, like, oh, the director made one bad movie. They can't make movies anymore. It's like, okay, Santa Inc. is shit. It doesn't mean everything else. Like, Robot Chicken is still going strong, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't really seen like a bit that's like pissed me off. The worst that I've seen, the backlash with Robot Chicken was like the sketch they did with Homestar Runner.
Yeah.
And even then, like, I didn't know what the fuck Homestar Runner was when I first watched it. And now that I know what it is, it kind of made it funnier in context. And I fell in the pit. It's like, there was like a couple of people pushing back against like stop motion TV shows, and I'm just like, it's like, whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't care about like Santa Inc. It did not look interesting. MODOK though, I liked. That MODOK was pretty funny, at least for me. Like somebody who's like extremely tired of like Marvel shit. You know what I mean? Like I need some catharsis. You know, I need some freaking catharsis. Give me something stupid. Throw a pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And that's my main issue with like She-Hulk, the show coming out, right?
Wait, I thought it was supposed to be a movie.
It's a show. On Disney.
Again, this happens a lot with like fucking Marvel shit and whatnot, where I was expecting it to be a movie, but no, it's a fucking show. It was the same thing with fucking Moon Knight, and I've been meaning to watch that one and shit, because it looks actually fucking like, you know, interesting and whatnot.
I legitimately love Moon Knight as a character, and I've been meaning to watch it too.
Yeah.
But it's like, alright, so my thing with She-Hulk, right? I love She-Hulk as a character. If you've read her early shit, she's hilarious. Like,
yeah.
she was the original fourth wall breaking Marvel character. Like she had arguments with her editor and the writer and stuff like that in her book. She'd have like conversations and everything. She was the first fourth wall breaker. And I enjoyed that aspect of, like, you know, at least some of the original stuff from what I've read. And, you know, she was kind of cool, you know, in some cases, though they paired her up with the Fantastic Four a lot, which I honestly didn't like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, you know, Zick, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Fantastic Four, but...
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? She was still cool, and she still had fun with what she did, and the new movie is like... the new show is like... It's basic. Like you know the part that made me just go like, oh god, this is gonna be bad, ain't it? Oh my god, your ass looks good, and I'm like, yep. I know it's supposed.
I saw this one fucking like thing on Twitter where it was like, you know, She-Hulk like cross-examining this one guy. And then she does her like bulk up thing and like her fucking like, you know, like she has like her like you see her muscles and everything like that, and she like rips off like the arm stuff of her, like, you know, suit and everything like that, and the guy's like, I plead the fifth. I mean, like, I want to change my plea or some shit like that.
Oh shit! Look at who it is.
Hi. Nicola, that looks really fucking cool. I hope you like it. That's really cool.
Wanna become famous?
Really fucking cool and shit. Yeah, I do want to become famous. Bye.
Nikola Tesla has gone away.
Yep.
So wait, was that a comic or was that a movie? Was that the TV show? Like, was that a?
It was a comic.
Yep.
It's on Twitter. I'll find it somewhere.
Yeah, that's definitely She-Hulk.
The caption was single female lawyer fighting for her client. You know, some drama and whatnot.
Monument. It's like you stole another from me. Whatever. First come,
first serve. I'm sorry, Monument. Don't worry. The next one you'll get is will be yours and shit. I promise.
Baked ziti, hold the ziti. Yeah, no, like that She-Hulk right there. The frickin' I plead the fifth.
Oh yeah.
and then you got like and then there's like I think the TV show, I think like the first Hulk cartoon that wasn't Dr. Banner pelted.
The gamma rays turned into the Hulk.
I think like I went to a restaurant and the host asked table for one. Just as I was about to say yes, Morbius showed up from nowhere and said, "Make that 2B." Zuki! Zuki, shut the hell up! Stop! Dude, you're not gonna make a stand-up career with Morbius. Make that 2B! But yeah, no, like, fucking... Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. But yeah, like, the second... I guess it was like either the 80s or the 90s, that cartoon... Whenever that cartoon came out, right?
Yeah, I think it was the 90s.
That was like the first... I think that was either like the second or first time, or... Look, it's usually the 90s when they make the female characters sultry. And, yeah, they made She-Hulk, like, very sultry in that series.
Oh.
Like, I guess it's, look, it's like... I still say that the best She-Hulk is when she's funny and sultry. Not when she's like awkward or like super duper serial, guys. Like for a while they really did fuck her up. Like they made her gray She-Hulk. She had like I don't know the context behind it, but like she had like self-harm scars, and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, like I don't read like many superhero comics anymore. Like I mostly read like Spider-Man when I was like a kid, and like once again She-Hulk here or there when I could, you know what I mean? But like, it's just like, you know, when you're trying to get a jaded adult to like read something, you know, that's not the best way of doing it. It's like, guys, comics can be serious too. It's like, I'm not reading comics to have, you know, trying to read them for like a time of, you know, I'm trying to read them to have a good time. At least it's like my interpretation of it.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, like Moon Knight at least looks good. It pissed off a bunch of whiny crybabies, which is doubly good, so I honestly can't wait to see what that's all about. And yeah, otherwise, like, I'm just fucking sick of like Marvel stuff. Not that a lot of the DC shit has caught me, but like the Suicide Squad was good, and Peacemaker was good, and Doom Patrol. And oh wait, I almost forgot fucking whatchamacallit. You know something, because you can't exactly say DC movies and good in the same sentence, because like you tend to forget about them, like you get to pretend about because they were good and not like a train wreck like most of them were. It's like Shazam was also pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I was actually very glad I got to see that before. That was around the time when like the Thing started, right?
I would say a little before then and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that and like Sonic were like the last movies that I saw in theaters before the Thing happened. So
yeah.
Like it really is just like a whole sort of like level of catharsis that just kind of is like, you know, I appreciate this film. Though I can say, like I said this though. Look, if I had the freaking, if I had to be, you know, what's his face? Shazam?
Yeah.
And I got a sidekick with like a crutch and everything like that, right? I'm strapping an M60 to his crutch. I'm strapping an M60 to his crutch. He's my new sidekick, Limpy.
Oh my god.
Let's do it! What? The dude's gonna no one's gonna fuck with him, he's got an M60! Would you fuck with a dude with a light machine gun strapped to his crutch?
No, I guess not, but... I don't know.
Dude, I'll give him like a dude, we can fly through the city. I'll give him like a flying machine. Or no, the crutch is like a transformer. It has the MC, but it's able to like sort of like unravel and like it becomes it becomes like a helicopter that you have to grip onto and shit. Let's do it, buddy! We're gonna fucking kick ass! Blow some fucking shit up! You got a problem with it, Zig?
I guess not.
Alright, I'm open to feedback. I'm taking notes.
I don't know, I really don't have anything, to be quite honest with you.
Aye. Fucking am sick of like, I still gotta watch Moon Knight. I don't have time of the day. Oh yeah, by the way, Zig, I watch catching up on like Ranma again.
Oh, cool.
I got to this episode where they're fighting like dudes who were like, they're fighting boomers. Man, the good old days. It was violent video games and freaking, nowadays just Pokemon and violent video games.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. And they have that, like, one girl and whatnot.
I'm like, violent video games.
Like, London bridges is falling down and shit.
Yeah, I'm literally like, violent video games. Dude, we've established that the only console that exists around nowadays probably is like the Super Nintendo. What violent video games were on the Super Nintendo? Contra? I'm
It's not like Mortal Kombat and shit, albeit the violence is like toned down and whatnot, but I guess, you know, for like old boomers like them, like that would still be
I did it!
You know, yeah, you did it.
Once again, not even paying attention and I fucking did it. Hands, Latin from the... Not to mention, one episode previous. Actually, no. I finally noticed two things that are of note. Out of all of the episodes I've watched, the episode before the episode that happened before the one with where like they fight boomers, right? That episode was the first mention of a police force in any of like this show. Because they're living in the park and they're fighting in the park, right? You hear a guy yell out his window, "Cut the fucking crap or I'm calling the cops," or whatever. "Tone it down or I'm calling the police." And I said, I'm like, oh my god, that's the first mention of police in any of this. Check out my awesome play here. Dueling book replay. Let me see. Is it gonna load? I'm not a robot. Oh god. I'm gonna sign in on my freaking thingamabob. Chimneys. Imagine being able to play Dueling Book on your phone.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, let me see this. Jordan Joe Star. Oh, you're running wait. Vision Hero. Oh, you're running Heroes, okay. Felipe. Those aren't like those prankster cards, is it? That he's running?
Hmm.
Oh, they're throwing him out the window.
Oh, okay.
Destiny Hero Plasma. The profile pic is a prank kid from What You Mean. Yeah. The prankster cards. Okay, so Disc Commander went to the graveyard. Vision Hero Forest. Are there other Destiny Hero fusions, or do you have to like play them with like other hero cards? All because they were meta for a while. All because of one card, Meow Mew. I wanted to play them because they actually look pretty good, but I think I'm gonna make like a Magician deck soon. Better than spending like all sorts of money on freaking whatchamacallits. Prank Kids Meow Mew. Wait, did you get Plasma out already? No. Vision Hero Nyan. Vision Hero Increase. Dark Magician and like Dark Magician Girl. 'Cause I don't know how well those two can be like used together. Like I know they got like a lot of stuff between them. It's like there's a whole archetype of like the Magician Girls. But considering like there's a lot more fusions for like Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl combined, like I think I'm gonna do like just a Dark Magician style deck. Cause look, you got like nowadays we got like Magician of Black Chaos. Like even as a one-off, stuff like that would be pretty fun.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm all in for that. Well, they are a deck now. Although you want a good card, Magician's Souls. You gotta force over the Kish. I just I don't need Magician's Souls. I could probably throw like Dark Magical Curtain in there too. Like I've had that card sitting in my collection for a while. And I know there's like there's like a Karibo support card with the Dark Magicians now too. Don't that card bad? Why is it bad? Even as a one-off card, it shouldn't be used?
I don't know.
Restrict summons. If you're using all like whatchamacallits, Dark Magicians, I don't know if it would like like Dark Magician type cards. I don't think it would restrict summons at that like too much. Cause I got like Magician of Black Chaos. I got I think what was his name? Dark Magician of Chaos, or whatever he was called. I got a few cards in this whole sort of thing. Like I said, all I really need to buy is like extra Dark Magicians and Dark Magician Girls and like any other cards that I'm missing, because I got like, I think I got like 2 or 3 Magicians Valkyrias. And those I know are like pretty good from what was it? Oh yeah, right. You can only attack the Magician's Valkyria, not like. Ugh. It's not a whatchamacallit card. I was thinking Magician's Valkyria is like, oh, you can only attack spellcasters. I'm like, oh wait, that wouldn't be that good against but not deflect attack. Deflect attack over there. Because I know they're pretty good for like a Dark Magician Girl deck. Because it keeps them alive.
Yeah.
Just play 2 of them at once. Just play 3 at once. You have 2 summon zones. But yeah, no, like they can't attack. Oh yeah, right, they can't attack, can they? Well, shit. Oh wait, Zeg too. The other thing that happened in the episode before they fight the boomers.
Yeah.
They can't attack other spellcaster monsters. Well then, as long as they don't fight another magician deck, then I'm good. But you know, in the episode before they fight boomers, you know what happens?
What?
Ranma's drugged and kidnapped in public, and nobody does anything to stop it.
I don't remember that.
The T guy.
Oh, right.
Quick interlude.
Hey.
What I meant was they can't attack other spellcasters you control, meaning if you control 2 of them, it instantly loses.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't attack. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all in therapy.
Later.
Ramos. The fucking... The infinity loop of not being able to defeat the Magician's Valkyria.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the things that I live for. I really want to grab a Man, I wish Yu-Gi-Oh didn't cost money, but at least if you buy like singular cards, like I said, I'm glad to just buy like singular cards. It's just cheaper. It's just cheaper than like searching booster packs at this kind of point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just fun to open a booster pack. I just don't like giving my money to Konami though.
Yeah.
It's like I know I'm not gonna make a dent in their pocket, but still, it's just a whatchamacallit. Son of a bitch! Wait a minute, I can just shoot him with. I forget I have the fruit bazooka. That just solves most of my problems for me. I think this was like one of the reasons why like certain people have like a problem with Crash 3. It makes like completely trivial enemies like I killed him. I killed that guy. I blew something up.
Yep.
Crash has got a fucking gun. That solved the problem. Crash has got a gun. What made Crash snap? He was tired of all of Coco's crap. Coco vampire. It's like, who? Oh, it is animated. Can't get them up there, but I can still work my magic. Wow. Fuck! I got scorched. Oh god, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. I need sleep. I know I had like a bit of a depressive episode earlier, but I kind of came around afterwards, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up?
No, I'm just thinking about some shit.
Damn it, this dude!
Because it was, you know, more or less the same shit, different day thing from me and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know,
Mr. Boss comes out and forces you to have a smile.
now get out there and make people smile.
You gotta call the smiling friends, like, fucking hell.
I know.
We gotta call the smiling friends, Zig. We need
Yeah.
help. Because there hasn't been anything new happening. Like, no new TV aside from like shit I don't care about, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't really be excited about summer because it's just like, oh. It's not like oh, you know, like it's not like I'm in school, so I'm always off. Technically I'm always off, but I'm never not working is the weird part. So
I guess.
it's like,
Well, did I say I'm going to see Rick Astley in June?
yeah, didn't you say that? I forgot if you did.
Yeah.
Because it sounds familiar.
Yeah, no, I know I did and shit.
Rick Astley.
Yeah.
I unfortunately won't be able to go to the Adult Swim block party.
Oh, neither am I and shit. That shit's fucking expensive. It's like $300 per ticket and whatnot.
$300? Holy fuck!
Like, I understand why and shit, because it's like, you know, considering like all the fucking like who's gonna be fucking there and shit like that. So it's like, you know, there's a part of me that does understand it and shit.
And there's a part of you that's like, $300? That's outrageous.
Yeah. But I am actually going to another thing in June and shit. Out in Philly.
What is that?
Too many games.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What is too many? That's not like an indie expo, is it? Or
It's a convention.
can you like buy stuff there or no?
It's like a retro gaming con and everything like that. And there's gonna be like, you know, other people there and shit.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like Comic-Con and whatnot a little bit.
How much is that?
Like $50, but it's out in Pennsylvania. It's out like in Philly and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh cool, I got the death route.
Oh yeah. But you know who's gonna be there?
Who's gonna be there?
Two people that I know, you know, are gonna be there. Pat the NES Punk and James Rolfe.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You gonna try to meet him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to meet him. Well, a friend of mine that I know of from Newgrounds is gonna be there too and shit. So, and it would be cool to like just to, you know, meet up with him and whatnot and just, you know, hang out with him and shit too. So, you know, it's gonna be cool.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not like I didn't even buy Comic-Con tickets this year. It's just the money issue.
I know. For me, it's just like more so money and like, you know, whether or not like should I just like, you know, would I be able to like, you know, go and whatnot, depending on my job and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just trying to get like Saturday is like a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
But
like,
yeah.
it's like, man, ain't this a mess, huh?
I guess, but
No, it's
I don't
not.
know.
Like, you can't go every year. It gets fucking.
Because you know there is like, you know, it does get like expensive and shit, and you know, but there is still that part of me that's just like, you know, I just want to go just because, you know, I'll be able to hang out with you guys and all that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's like I don't like I
whatever.
said. It's hard for me to envision where I'll be in October. So that's the sort of like issue about it.
Yeah.
It's
But you know, I'll be in New York for like, you know, Memorial Day weekend and everything like that coming up, like, you know, soon and shit. So, you know, I'll be around.
get around, I get around.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
It's not the Beach Boys. What stunt are you trying to pull with this? Oh, cool! I got 2 color gems this run. Neat. Doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. Mama, mama, mom. Get a fucking pilot. Whoa! Need the extra lives. Got him. Oh, okay, wait. So I gotta go this way, right? Or which direction did I have to go? I don't even know anymore. I've been fused so many times. I think, yeah, this has got to be the way. There's boxes. Or not. Oh, it puts you forward. Oh. Okay, so the death...
Game over.
Oh, this wasn't gonna be that simple, was it? A special gem lies at the end of the death route. Your skills are improving. You must need maintenance and sustenance. I gotta go to, like, Simple Con. Oh, wait, no, Eternal Con is coming up, too, actually. I could probably... They're cheap there, so I could probably, like, stop by and see what's up with that. Cause that's close to the city. And I can go to Eternal Con. It's not too far, it's not... Ow. I gotta stop falling in the pit. Jump in the pit. Man, I want to redo. You know what I gotta redo at some point down the line too? I gotta redo the Fallout 3 streams because I had so much fun with that game.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Oh yeah, I was talking about like I could go to Eternal Con because that's like close.
Yeah.
And not expensive.
Yeah. I don't know what... I have no idea, like, who's gonna be there and everything like that. But the last time I was there, they had, like, a pretty cool lineup of, like, guests and shit.
It's not the biggest convention, but it's...
Yeah.
Is it the biggest convention? But it's still a fun convention.
Yeah.
It's like local cons.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish I could do like freaking certain conventions.
I understand.
Like I said, too many games would be fun.
Yeah.
What's PAX? What's PAX again?
PAX is the Penny Arcade Expo, and that's usually up in Boston.
I got family. I got like my cousin lives in Boston, so.
I had family that lived in Boston, but they moved down to New York.
Everyone moves to New York these days.
More or less. And then you have people like me who just moved out of it and shit.
Well, it's expensive here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to the chum bucket. Gotta go. It's like think of New York as the fucking whatchamacallit, Krusty Krab, right? Then think of whatchamacallit as the chum bucket, New Jersey. Honestly though, I'm kinda the only place where I wouldn't want to live is like anywhere near like woodlands or like Everglades or swamps or something. Mainly because like it reduces my risk of encountering like a cryptid. You laugh now, man. But like
you have more things to worry about than fucking cryptids and everything like that.
Such as
swamp people,
the water people.
Yeah.
I gotta worry about the fucking eviction. What if what's his face shows up on my property at night?
Who?
Stamper.
That's more so here than anything.
I thought he was like down out in like Oklahoma.
I don't know where the fuck he is. He's like a cryptid at this point.
That's what I
Sometimes he's in
mean.
Pennsylvania, sometimes he's in Michigan, sometimes he's like, you know,
That's
somewhere.
That's what I mean.
I don't know where the fuck he is.
See, that's what I mean.
So-
like Stamper could show
At
up.
that point, Marek, I think you should expect him like when you least expect it and whatnot. Not, and I'm not saying that to like make you like all fucking paranoid and on your toes every 5 fucking seconds and whatnot.
He not-
You know you're like that every fucking day.
He knocks on my door, Zig. Hello?
Hey, you got some crack?
Oh my god, if Stamper fucking showed up. Like you'll see him in the middle of the night, like standing there, you know? It's not optimal. Like I don't know, dude. Like he is like a cryptid, you're right. But it's like I said, I don't want to like move down to like West Virginia or whatever. And all of a sudden I got like the fucking Flatwoods monster at my window. You know what I mean?
You got more bigger things to worry about than the Flatwoods monster, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
That's more so the Pacific Northwest.
Anyone else feel like Koichi's echoes was seriously underused? Honestly,
Okay, Master, let's kill the whole. Yeah.
of all of the stuff, is this level really giving me that much trouble? Like, of all the stuff that, like, I am kind of surprised that they didn't use frickin' echoes more. But by, like, the same margin... Wait, there's a guy throwing swords over there. Yeah! Yeah! They wouldn't let me jump out of the fucking pit! Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Echoes. S-H-I-T! I mean, I was so hyped for Act 3 after seeing Act 1 and Act 2. And it's cool Bill used like onomatopoeia, and then all Act 3 did was make things heavy and was crap. Act 2 looks sick. I don't like Act 3. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, no. Act 2, that was the one with like the jet engine in it, right? Like it looked like it was supposed to look, it was designed to look like a manga character. Or like some sort, it was like designed to look like a robot or something. I don't know. But you know, Act 2 is cool. Jet engine. Didn't it have, like, what the fuck was its design? Like, what, like, it didn't look, it had, like, a tail, but it had, like, armor or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I exit this level and come back to it? No, Act 3 didn't have a tail. No, Act 2 I'm talking about. Act 3 was like it looked like a person, and it looked stupid. Okay, Master, let's kill the whole bee. Zeg. I leave New York and I get a house by a lake and I get attacked by an Ogopogo.
Then, you know what?
Yeah.
I hope you find a nice little apartment complex just like mine. then you won't have to deal with, you know, cryptids or skinwalkers or Octopocos or Bigfoot or any of that fucking crap.
Or the mushroom men.
Or the mushroom men.
Especially.
The only person you'll have to deal with is the landlord and nobody else.
Would the room have padded white walls and white walls, floors, and ceilings?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
And I get to wear like a neat jacket every day?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Just look like a kid in a Halloween costume. Act 3 was just kind of like... Act 2 was cool. That's all I can say about, Echoes. You can make rocks bouncy. There's like a shaman, like there's like a shaman who like goes on my land. He's like, Ogo Pogo is coming. It's an episode of Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Well, that house didn't last long. I mean, I kind of get what they were, I kind of get what they were going for. Act 1, the sound of words. Act 2, the impact of your words. Act 3, the weight of your words. But come on, you're telling me you can write something like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you can't get with anything more than that? No, that's Spice Girl that makes rocks bouncy. I thought like Echoes, did the thing where it was like, oh, she fell off the cliff, but like she bounced back up or whatever, because Echoes made like the rocks like whatchamacallit?
Elastic?
Yeah. Echoes is a cool stand. It's just that it's like it needs more whatchamacallit. We need to see more of part 2. So I completely forgot about that, and that's how little Act 2 was used. Because once he got Act 3, he used Act 3 a lot more from what I remember. Act 1 also has a cool design too. A weird caterpillar thing. Did I really lose all my... Oh my god, this level's gonna... I can't believe I'm stuck on this level.
Yeah.
And not like the frickin' whatchamacallit. I'm stuck on this level and not the whatchamacallit one. There we go. And not like the driving stage. And I'm even using the bazooka. Yeah, I think I beat the last driving stage relatively quicker than like the first and second one.
Yeah. Hey, Marek, you're getting better at that shit.
I also chalk it up to... Wait, is Echo technically a Requiem? I mean, Koichi wasn't supposed to get a stand, so I don't know if this was the Arrow's Requiem abilities or not. I don't know. You'd have to ask Araki.
And he'll probably be like, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Araki forgot everything. He even forgot your childhood. I jumped right into that sword.
Yeah.
I doubt Araki even knows where he is half the time.
I'm pretty sure he knows.
Man, is part 6 good? It's on Netflix. I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I watched Adam Conover's The G Word, yesterday and like today somewhat.
Okay.
It's not what you think. Do you want to know what the magical G word he's talking about is?
What?
Government.
Okay.
No, it's a comedic and serious look at like what the government does, both good and bad. Like the last episode is actually pretty nice. It's not like this Debbie Downer situation where it's like most people I hear online rank part 6 is one of the worst outside of 1. Everybody hates 1 for some reason. I love it to death. I love it to death except for the episode in the tunnel. That one goes on for a little bit too long. Also the fight against Tarukas. Or Tarkus. However you say his name.
I think it was Tarukas in the English dub, but it's like Tarkus. It's supposed to be like Tarkus, like the album and shit.
Blueford is a bro.
Yeah.
The sword of luck and pluck. Oh yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, now that I thought about it, you know what I realize?
Oh yeah?
Doesn't fucking Star Platinum look a little bit like Bruford?
I guess.
Maybe he was reincarnated as a Stan. 1 is so bland and slow. A lot of people really seem to care for 8, but it's mad at me. Nah. I disagree with the part 1 thing, Zuki. I think people just want to like jump into the fucking like Stan shit, but they need to see like part 1 in order to, you know. I just had a cool idea. Imagine this. A bed with a stand finds a stone mask after hearing about Dio, and then rather than put it on, they put it on the stand. So there's like a vampire stand, so they have the vampire abilities without the drawbacks of being weak to Hamon or the sun. So they have to study Hamon and invent a new way to use it with their stands.
How the fuck does that work though?
Yeah, like, I like that. I like the idea, but like, can you put a stone mask on a stand?
Yeah, because the thing is, isn't the stand like a fucking whatchamacallit and shit? It's like, it's like, how do I fucking put this one, man?
And that's just affect the human then. Dude, how dare you? Part 1 is Jonathan Joestar, the best JoJo. Dude, it's JoJo. They can make it happen. Like, you're not wrong, but I love part 1. Like, also, Monument. I love part 1. I don't know. Like, I might have misconstrued my words there a second. JoJo literally made up as they go, so why not? It's just that stands are like ethereal, you know?
Yeah.
At least outside of like... Oh my god! I freaking thought I shot the guy, and no, he was fucking Molotov at me. Nah, Kingdom Hearts is made up as it goes. Okay, Kingdom Hearts makes sense on paper, but when you put it in the games, and then you have to like deal with the frickin' timeline stuff, then it becomes obnoxiously annoying to try to, like, think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, JoJo Part 1 has got to be, like, my third favorite part after 2 and, 4. Part 3 is kind of meh. Also, if stands can stop hearts and be cars and boats, they can put on masks. Stands can also be planes. Now that I think about it, what if... I'm trying to think of, like, Woody from Toy Story with the stone mask now. Buzz. Buzz Lightyear. What the fuck?
Of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
You have to ruin Aku. Ramos, you have to Actually, you have to ruin Aku's fucking thing. Oh god, the choppy plane.
Yeah.
Delta 3 and 5 7. Delta 3 and 5 7. We're moving in to intercept enemy bogeys. Over.
What'd you say?
Delta 3 and 5 7. We're moving in to intercept enemy bogeys. Over. My government name. Government came and took my baby. Alright, considering that this takes place in like a time machine, right? Is this World War I or World War II we're fighting in?
Huh.
Does that mean that, like, you know, Dr. Cortex is working with the Axis? Apparently the mask works by stabbing pressure points in the brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
They say that in like part 2, if I remember correctly. Yes. Does this stand have a brain though? I know that like echoes can talk. What if a vampire learned Hamon though? Would he be destroyed by his own power? Stands are corporeal and they can talk and take damage, so yes, the mask affects them. Do they have a brain, though? So, alright, my real question is, right, if Polnareff had his stand when he was, like, young, right? Why did Silver Chariot always have a sword? But it's a reflection of the energy of the user, plus the stand only takes damage from other stands and stand-created stuff. I just watched a plane go down in the mountains. Maybe we're fighting over, like, the Australian tundra or something, I don't know. Like, so my question is, right, like, alright, Polnareff stand. did it always have a sword, or did it like develop one when he became an adult, or like an adolescent or something? I don't know. He's shooting them down. Straizo was a vampire that used hormone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right. I guess I wouldn't destroy him then. Yeah, Monument? What's up? Please don't remind me that I'm not trying to remind anybody of that episode. I'm just bringing up the fact, like, because even Polnareff said that he had, like, even before that episode, he said he had the stand when he was younger. So, I'm trying to think, like, did it always have the sword? Because, like, I guess stands don't care if they arm a child with, like, a deadly weapon, essentially. Considering the amount of damage that fucking, like, Silver Chariot can do.
Yeah.
Straizo committed suicide with hormone. Yes, it always had the sword. Okay. So wait, Straizo killed himself? I don't remember that. Been a while since I've seen part 2 then, so. Straizo. Alessi made sure to confirm that. Well, let's never talk about Polnareff as a child again. Honestly, though, that was, there's a lot of like fucking weird ass things in like part 3 that I don't want to think about anymore. Like Mannish Boy and like, you know, a little bit of put
Lolly ho!
Lolly ho! But no, like what the fuck? Like he put like whatchamacallit in the food in any context. Somebody put the fucking like what was it, shit or whatever, right? It's like that was disgusting. The fact that a monkey was after like a human in I mean it was Japan, and the whole thing surrounding that is different, but come on. What, the like feeding a it was Kakyoin? So yeah, like there's that like Mannish Boy and the now my question is, was Mannish Boy, did he get stone masked by Dio, or like was he a Polnareff?
Wait.
I don't want to think of like the Mannish Boy like episode, because outside of the dream stuff, Then there was the genie. That was Justice, right?
Yeah.
And then they beat him by pissing down his breathing tube. Once again, I don't want to think about. I don't want to think about that either. Nudity is a sign of purity in Japan, so that episode in Japan would seem normal and not that odd. But in the West, it's very different. Yes. Hey, Son, how's it going?
Hey.
Oh, dude, that episode was Cameo was brilliant. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Wait, what?
Muhammad Abdul.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, right. He faked.
How can you forget about that?
Right. His face, like the face he makes when he turns out he's alive, is great. But like, no, my problem comes in with like pissing down, like, yeah, let's defeat the stand user by peeing down his freaking tube, and then there's the.
I mean, it worked.
It does work, but it's just kind of gross.
I mean,
It's like the shit feeding. You know what I mean?
drastic times go for drastic measures and shit. Yeah. You know, I'm not fucking, you know.
I gave birth while watching Morbius in theaters. Not gonna let a stupid baby stop me from watching such a masterpiece.
Are you gonna name the kid Morbius?
You can name him Morpheus. He used Polnareff's guilt about Abdul and the memory of his dead sister as a means of torturing and killing him. Cameo deserved everything he got. Morbius Discord made news getting Gizmodo. Morbius is a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie that exists in real life. Cameo deserved everything he got. He made like a zombified version of Polnareff's sister. Oh no! You know what character who definitely deserved everything he got?
Who?
Fucking what's his face? What creepazoid? What was the name of that guy? The dude who killed Polnareff's sister.
Oh yeah.
The guy with hangman, and he dies in like the hangman pose.
Wasn't that Jay Giles?
Yeah, Jay Guile.
Yeah. Centerfold, yeah.
Centerfold.
Yeah,
That's his name? But who's Jay Guile?
Jay Guile was the guitar player for the Jay Giles band. But that was also the name of the guy from JoJo and shit, you know, Anya's son and whatnot. Jay Giles. Anyway.
Kodachi. Fucking Jay Guile. And Yaba.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who fucking deserved it too?
Who?
Fucking the bird.
I don't remember the bird.
That shot ice.
Oh.
And you know how he beat it? Fucking sealed its mouth shut and it blew up. That had to be like the most satisfying like defeat in JoJo. Pet Shop, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember Pet Shop now.
Like in the words of Rico, kaboom. centerfold. Pet shop went.
Sorry.
Pet shop went kablooey.
Yeah.
Iggy loves coffee flavored bubblegum. The fuck is that?
Huh.
The fuck is coffee flavored bubblegum? Kira's was without a doubt the worst JoJo, man. Was without a doubt. Honestly, I like his death because it's just funny. Nobody kills him.
A fucking ambulance just.
He gets hit. It's that SpongeBob joke. Oh, look, an ambulance.
Yeah.
He gets.
It's ran over.
The stand that everybody forgets about. Ambulance. I did it. I survived. Angelo still takes the gold on worst overall. Who's Angelo?
I don't know, Angelo.
Angelo from JoJo.
Angelo Katagiri. He's from Diamond is Unbreakable. Angelo is a hardened criminal made a stand user by Kachiro Nijimura, whose presence prompts Jotaro Kujo to come to Morio to arrest him. His stand is the water-based aqua necklace.
Oh yeah, right. That's not the guy who gets fused into the stone, is it?
Yeah, that's the guy who gets turned into stone. And then he becomes a landmark.
He becomes a talking rock.
Yeah.
What does the rock say? It says like one thing only.
I don't know.
It's like oh Nietzsche or some shit like that. It's like begging for death or whatever the fuck. It's like something weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
Dude murdered a kid, killed a man, takes his face, poses as a kid's dad, then murdered the kid, then rewound time, only to have the kid go through an existential nightmare, then attempt to kill himself because of the guilt he has from being the cause of 5 people's death.
Give the crystals to me.
Yeah, that is fucked, ain't it? When he was only 12. Holy fucking shit. We only have to hit him in 3. We only have to hit him 3 times, really?
Yes.
True to his word, we gotta. Fuck. I got. That honestly needed to happen. Just to get a refresh on lives. Angela, only fucking 12. My god. I can't believe JoJo villains are the fucking, like, most vile fucking people half the time.
Bandicoot, for the last time, give the
Because they also fucking, you know what? Like, almost all of them like murder animals except for cars for some reason. Oh wait, no! I take that back. In the end, he kills like a squirrel randomly.
Oh, okay.
He makes like a cannibal squirrel out of his hand. So Griffith did nothing wrong. Who's Griffith? Who's Griffith again?
From Berserk.
I never watched Berserk. I only like know about it.
He was the one who basically gave into like the fucking like he was part of the Band of the Falcon. Basically got most of his fucking muscles atrophied and then gave into like some dark power and shit. Got strong and then did some yeah.
And nailed them to a nearby tree. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I just read there. But yeah, like Angelo. Jojo. The part that like made me go like, yeah, this shit's fucked. When Cars turned his hand into a butterfly.
Huh.
That's when my mind went, now that's an affront to nature. Of all the stuff that I've seen, like vampires, like fucking, of all the stuff you've seen up to that point, like vampires, all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
The thing that made me go. He also chewed off a dog's face and spat it into the owner's head. What the fuck? That's a little unnecessary.
So you're supposed to, basically just been attacking into the hole and shit?
Yep. Dodge everything, hope you don't get hit by mines, and then, basically, Aku is like your detriment right now. Alright, come on. At least they stop like doing stupid shit when. There we go.
Yeah.
You gotta do this without you know. Oh fuck! Now they're dropping. Now they're exploding.
I would just say just stay away from that whole fucking, you know, general vicinity and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get in the hole!
Hey.
Get in the hole! I did it!
Yay.
Cortex incarcerated. I got an achievement. Let's run faster. Hold on the R2 button while running.
Nice.
Look at me go. Oh!
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
No, you don't. We won. Cortex can get ready for both Wrath of Cortex and whatchamacallit, Crash 4.
It's about time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because then after that, there's gonna be Twinsanity, and we're gonna get to a good game. I honestly, like, somebody brought this up in a video I saw a while ago. I really do want to see what the ultimate product of Crash Bandicoot, well, Crash Twinsanity was going to be. But yeah, this was Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. I am fucking pumped, and Freddy the Bunny, thank you for the follow. Strong bad email rated. I don't believe I saw this one. This looks interesting. Ow, my hand is freaking. My hand is healing up, but it still looks like shit.
No, it's not. My email is a car phone. That's right.
I know. At least all the wounds got smaller.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Crash 3. I finally beat it after all this while.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Every time I would play this, I'd pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. I never just sat down and fucking played this sucker. And honestly, after playing through the freaking, like, driving stages and everything, yeah, I don't feel like 100%ing this game. I did give it some thought, though, because, what the fuck was that? That was like a weird noise, but I did give it some thought, though. Remember when I said that, like, the games didn't start feeling like, oh, you need to get everything in order to have, like, a full experience?
Yeah.
I believe that did start with Wrath of Cortex, because the levels are actually decently long in that game. And Wrath of Cortex was like the first Crash game where you can kind of like cheat out the system, so to speak.
Yeah.
Cause I remember correctly, you can go to the first stage, right? If you get to the death route, you want to know what you unlock?
What?
You get like the first color gem, but you can just die and then complete the level normally and still get the gem.
Oh, okay then.
The only thing you don't get, I don't think, is like the you didn't break all the boxes, so you have to like get that again. Still, if you're just going for like colored gems or whatever, you can still just do that in some levels and whatnot. It's actually pretty cool though.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I'm honestly kind of glad I actually was able to finish like the original 3 Crash games. I was able to finish like
Yeah.
Whoa. Oops. Because like I said, 2 is still my favorite. 1, I've grown to appreciate more, at least with like this game's update to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now that I'm like, you know, a little bit, I'm a little bit old and gray, I still say like 3 is pretty good. I'm just never gonna 100% this sucker. That's the fucking big thing. As for other stuff, like, does this game make me dislike Wrath of Cortex? No. Wrath of Cortex I think is solid, save for like 1 or 2 levels. And then Twinsanity is like my ultimate favorite of the series, just because of like how well it's so connected to everything, weirdly enough. Oh, my birthday is in March.
Yeah.
It's the 7th. It passed. I was off that night. Monument. But But yeah, like, I honestly hope that we get, like, some more out of Crash, that maybe a new game, maybe a couple of more remakes of the games that didn't get the cut for something like this, you know what I mean? And honestly, I want to see another Crash Bash. That sounds like fun, actually.
I sort of remember Crash Bash.
Its only flaw was that you have to, like, play through the story. Oh, wait, you're 97. I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not that old, I just feel old. Look, honestly, I'm glad to start feeling that now because, look, we're all gonna become cranky old men sooner or later. Wasting away in the old streamers' homes, like. Our brains in jars. In our hover wheelchairs. You know the good life. Is that the TV repair kit again?
It's that TV repair again.
My dang Xbox won't work. Where's the Activision repair guy? But yeah, no, like, I honestly am gonna, like, stream some of, like, the other Crash games. Because I got the Huge Adventure and I got, like, the second Game Boy Advance title on my, your soul card is the Hierophant. Oh, cool.
Cool.
That's funny, I actually got a House of the Dead figure that is the Hierophant up in my shelf right next to me.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I call this one Emerald Splash. More like belongs in the trash. I can say, I think that the credits here, they don't exactly, they're using like all the games from the...
Yeah.
It's like, when were you born?
96.
Bang bang! 96, 97. But yeah, no, like...
June 14th.
I am excited for... I gotta, though, I feel like Crash Wrath of Cortex wouldn't give me too much trouble if I tried to emulate it with the PlayStation thing.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta, like, fuck around with it, you know what I mean? In order to get it to work right.
Yeah.
Actually, no, now that I think about it, you know what I could do with Crash, what I could do with Wrath of Cortex?
What?
It was on GameCube. I just played on that.
Yeah, true.
I got the emulator for it, might as well. Don't want that to go to waste. Hell! Actually coming up too, you know what I do have planned as well?
Yeah.
House of the Dead 2 and 3, because I actually got that game working with the Dolphin emulator.
Oh, nice.
It's hard as fuck to play because you gotta like, you gotta move like the cursor exactly. There's no button prompt to like reload, unfortunately. So reload. So basically, you gotta like hope and pray you're able to pull it off. And honestly, that was what was getting me through my drought when I was like, I want to play the remake of House of the Dead so bad. I want to play the remake of House of the Dead so bad. I want to play the remake of House of the Dead so bad. I was just playing 2 and 3 on the on my Wii emulator because it's super easy to access. I could use my mouse and I could use my mouse to fight. Cool.
The Hermit, eh? Cool.
Ziggy got Hermit Purple. Now I gotta look up the meaning. Now I want to look up the meaning of soul cards. That'd be pretty cool. See if any sort of like, I don't know, cool stuff would come out of it. Monument, you're the magician. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So wait, so in by House of the Dead standards, I'm a fishman with an exposed heart. You're a spider. And Monument. I mean, I don't believe in tarot, but it's interesting to do. Yes, I am. Like I said, I'm a spiritual person, so I like looking into stuff like that. Be it true or be it not. Be it true or be it not, it's fun. And honestly, like I said, I've seen a couple of people that like kind of scoff at it, but whatchamacallit, it's just such and such, you know what I mean? It's whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let people have their fun, because I think people can have fun without like going crazy over it. But before we go, yeah, so by House of the Dead standards, I'm a fishman with an exposed heart. Zig's
I'm a spider.
Zig's a spider, and Monument, this is you. You're a magician. Yes, I am. He reads the tarot. He's a magician. By House of the Dead standards, this is Monument. Or if you prefer, Super Cyborg, the original. Is the remake in here? It's kind of. Oh, that's in Soul Calibur. Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
You just passed over the remake one though. If you scroll back up and shit. The third fucking image, isn't that from the remake?
Oh yeah, this is from the remake, right? Yeah, he's got like the switched up arms and everything.
Yeah.
You see like what I mean, right? So here's the here's the original. There's the arm that the forearm's exposed and like the wrist is exposed. The wrist on this side's exposed and the forearm on that's exposed. But they kept the leg. They kept the leg exposure the right though. I guess it's because like at least that leaves the silhouette like perfect. You know what I mean? But yeah, like that was Crash Bandicoot with a little bit of House of the Dead. Oh no, I'm hot. Give me strength.
Yes.
It's like. What the fuck? Don't forget the SB email, Marek. Oh yeah, right. I could just put it up on here, on YouTube, and we'll watch it all before we finish.
Alright, I actually have to get going for now, Marek. I'll talk to all y'all's later.
Alright, Zig, have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
SB email. We'll end off with like a bit of a what was the name of that? What was the name of the email? Rated. SB email rated. We'll finish off with it. Oh, I did watch it. I did watch this, but I don't remember it though. Oh, you know what? It was probably when I was like listening to it while I was trying to go to sleep. That's when it probably came on. I just kind of like put them all on in order. All right, let's see what Rated's all about. Rated.
My email is a cell phone. No, it's not. My email is a car phone. That's right. Dear Strongman, what is your favorite movie and why? And where, if applicable? Sincerely, LF format. Oh, think you're pretty clever, eh?
LF format?
Cummings. I don't have a favorite movie, but I do have a favorite genre of movies. R-rated movies.
This is pretty sick.
Can I get a restricted?
A restricted.
Not from you.
Oh, I've been waiting 3 days to do that.
The only thing better than R-rated movies are double and triple R-rated movies.
Double.
Let me break down the subtle differences for you. In an R-rated movie,
What was the pirate
a good
movie
guy only
rated?
blows people up in self-defense. But double R-rated movies are allowed to blur the line. Man, I saw this one
Double
double
R-rated
R-rated movie
movies.
where the good guy stepped on this rabbit, and he
Oh
didn't
no, you gotta
kill
watch
it, but
Nightlife
then
there
later on in
too.
the movie,
Was the next
he
one
wished
super
he
good?
did. The good guy.
All right, fine. I'll watch
That's messed
Nightlife.
up, man. You can't let kids watch that kind of thing. And then in triple R-rated movies, you can show
Hold on.
bullets
Wait.
go
No,
all
Monument. I'll do another strong bad email stream. We'll watch this one for now. Sometime during the summer. I promise you this. Because I want to do a few of like the weird stream ideas during the summer. So I wouldn't mind doing like another like let's watch some strong bad stuff.
the way through people. In the front, through their guts and organs and breakfast, and right out the back. That is nasty, man. There's some triple R-rated stuff out there that
Fucking
even I can't stomach.
Explicitly
Only
breakfast
3
piercing
have
bullets.
ever been made. Women's Penitentiary Bake Sale Nightmare. The Fists of Knuckles series. And Axe Gun, Legends of the Brain Outener. They even banned those movies in Transylvania, where you're required by law to eat puppies for breakfast. And even if a theater were showing it, which ours conveniently is, you gotta be like
Brain.
60-something years old just to buy tickets.
The
Oh,
extracting.
my pension. Oh, hello, my good man.
My pension.
Just taking my 2 sons here who are home from college to see their first triple R-rated movie.
Hey, Pop, can I borrow the Volvo?
Dad, Trina and I are moving in together. I'll deal with you 2 later. Kids that are old enough for me to be in
Loses
my
shit
60s.
at JoJo.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Bridget. Can I steep some identification? I seem
Senor
to have left my
Cardgage. Best
identification in
character.
my other, older, and more professional briefcase. Sorry, Junior. Come back
Sorry,
when
Junior.
you're all grown up.
Come back when you're all grown up.
Man, I told you that lame brain plan wouldn't work. We should have been your parents.
Honestly,
What? I'm way too good looking for anyone to believe that I'm you guys' kid. And Coach C only kinda looks like my mom.
Hey, thanks. You want I should shave my legs?
Ignoring that, well, looks like there's only one thing left to do.
Coach Z.
Nothing like watching lowercase R-rated movies on scrambled cable.
Stop eating glass.
I think I just saw a puppy get eaten.
Creepy blood.
That is one lurid bake sale.
Real gross woo.
This is fucking.
Ew, look at all that breakfast.
I've never had this
Broken
problem with
skull
cable.
puncher.
It's gotta be like 90s cable.
2 underwears.
What the fuck did they say? Underwears?
Just a couple more days, I swear.
Holy
He's
crap.
way overdue.
They even banned those movies in Transylvania, where you're required by law to eat puppies for breakfast.
Boop Smith, packing my bags. And don't forget my plastic
Of course he
bag.
wants to go to fucking Transylvania to eat a puppy. Ay. I'm gonna keep Nightlife on a, I'm gonna put that in like a folder for later. But for now, like I said, we'll... Oh, they are watching JoJo Part 4. Who? The Brothers Chaps? I mean, it is in the Every Meat Burrito. The what? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Ay. I'm gonna frickin' be whatever. But yeah, nah. Crash 3, good game. Regular show. I know that. I think you just saw the puppy get eat. Angelo. Oh yeah, right. The Every Meat Burrito. Puppy meat. And the Every Meat Burrito. Right. Ay. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys joined us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, make a lick a high, make a high to ho. Mo, make a chai, make a mo, make a hey. Pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri chonga. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.